really, because it's a circle or a spiral, is the world. Ta-da! The world has been changed. The four cardinal points are there: north, east, west, south. Everything has changed. All the world, not just one country rising above the rest. All the world, just like in this pandemic. It is showing us that we cannot be healed unless everybody is healed. We can't just have the first world countries be the ones that have been saved from this ravaging disease. All countries need to be. We are as strong as the weakest link, as they say. So here we have victory. We have heaven on earth, if we so choose. It is, this is Saturn. So it's squaring the circle. We still have to work within limitations of Saturn, but we are feeling expanded. And that's the esoteric ideal, is squaring the circle. Feeling expanded, feeling the infinity within limited matter. Not just flying off the earth, going off into space with your billions of dollars, and then looking back and go, oh, how wonderful, I have a new perspective. No, it is being here with everyone on earth, and then feeling that infinite with everyone. And that's where we're going. I hope we all make it, but the way we are acting, I don't think we're all going to make it, at least in the physical sense. So all of this, though, is what the fool knows, is that it's all a play in time. In spirit, none of this is really happening. It is like a dream. The fool, when the fool is enlightened, is like the witness in the dream. It's both witnessing the dream. If you ever have that experience when you're dreaming, there's a witness watching the characters that are all characters in your own mind. You identify as one character, but all those characters are in your mind, right? Because you're dreaming it. Well, the fool becomes the witness. He knows it's just dream characters, and nothing can affect him, the dreamer. But he still plays his part in this dream. So, that's the fool. How to get through this? Is being an enlightened fool, not a foolish fool who just closes their eyes and doesn't want to see, doesn't want to watch the news, doesn't want to watch what's going on, wants to live in their own little bubble of believing whatever they want to believe. The fool, you just need to realize your spirit playing this game in matter, and if you want to play with a full deck, which is all about what the tarot is about, you have to embrace every card. There are no bad cards from the fool's perspective. From our temporal perspective, what happened 20 years ago was a horrible thing, right? We can easily go into being victims and showing and pointing the finger at the bad guys. But from the tarot perspective, there is no bad guys, there are no victims, it is experience. In the Bhagavad Gita says, when Krishna says to Arjuna, no one dies, the soul cannot be touched, do not be afraid. And that's what another aspect of the devil is. The Christians took this form of the goat, half human image of Pan, the Greek demigod of nature. And Christians, in that Judeo-Christian perspective, you want to conquer nature, subdue it. Well, nature is conquering our butts right now. Pan, we get the word panic from it. Pan loved to hide in the woods, and when travelers would go by, he would blow his pipes and make noises, and he would love to see the travelers go running off in fear, in panic. And he would just say, oh, well, they are not worthy of my woods. So this card, the devil, he's also the dweller on the threshold. He is there to be, if you want to go to the treasure, in all the stories that we have, there's always a dragon or there's some sort of foe you have to face. And it's usually whatever your fears are. And if you face that fear and you laugh at it, then he turns into the angel that he is. So we have to face our fears, not to run away. But it's kind of laugh like the fool laughs at it, because the fool has nothing to lose. The fool is a nobody. So that's about all I have to say here. Here's sirens in the background. We get sirens now and then because we have people who drive in crazy, reckless ways on our road because they're in a rush. Americans, we are in always this rush to get from A to B. Nothing like the fool would do. The fool doesn't have these needs. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this day, wherever you are. If you like what I was talking about, if you got something out of it, press that like button. Subscribe. I'll be doing more of these. Make comments, asking questions, and I would love to answer your questions. But I highly recommend studying the Tarot. It's a great way of looking about, discovering about yourself and about human nature and our journey that we're on. So have a great day. Until next time. Peace.